To be considered a woman of achievement is a great honor. To be esteemed by your own, and by that I mean your own culture, your own community, people who know you. So that's a great honor. To be considered as to have made contributions that are of value to others and to their welfare. Well, there were actually three: my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt, but I'm going to focus on my mother. She was a person who made her plans, not in the formal structure as we do in academia, perhaps, but she would have plans, and she worked her plans with unwavering with determination. I think when I grew up, I was thinking she's kind of hardcore, but she was a true Gemini also. On the other hand, she gave me a lot of rope room, if you will, to make decisions. And I think I can honestly say I never hung myself with that rope. However, I did have two very good safety nets, one my grandmother and the other my aunt. So it's my mother. She would do things without ever having to be asked. For instance, the lady across the street was elderly. My mother made sure that her trash cans were taken out to the corner, or to the front of the yard. She worked in the church. She worked in the kitchen because she thought she was a good cook, and she was. She liked to give instructions also, so a bit on the bossy side maybe. But if she thought someone needed a ride to work or to doctor's appointment or whatever, she went out of her way. She was considerate of others, even though she might have been a little bossy. How to plan, intentionally make plans for a career. I think in my day, it was not necessarily known to do that, especially in my culture, Mm-hmm. Other people may have known it, but a lot of us didn't. So we sort of, by the grace of God, stumbled back into degrees and positions. So I wish I had known to actually sit down, plan a career, the steps that are involved. My son is a very considerate, loving person. And it's not just my bias as a mother. He has friends, lots of acquaintances, lots of real friends from high school. And they all seem to go to him for advice. So that from the wonderful little boy that I had that was so loving, who turned into a teenager that I didn't know, has now evolved into a very considerate, responsible adult, a man. And for that, I'm very appreciative. And I think I'm going to consider that as my greatest accomplishment, even though there are degrees. They're tangible, you have the diplomas and everything like that, but to have the investment in the human being of my son. That's a difficult thing to say. I'm still learning about me. But I think that those who really know me know that I am a considerate, compassionate person. I believe in fairness, but fairness with compassion and empathy. And I think they can work together. They must work together to be accomplishing. My name is Edna Jackson Gray. I am a woman of achievement.